Hey everyone, my name is Amy Muntrath, and I am so excited to be on here sharing with you about day 2 of the Reset. The Reset is one of my favorite products. I've done 10 of them now, and so whether this is your first reset or your fifth, there's always something I feel that you can learn from these educational videos. So I want to share with you a little bit about different things that you can expect on day 2 and how maybe you can kind of curb some of those thought processes that might be going through your mind. So first off, I want to talk to you a little bit about day 2 being possibly one of the harder days that people have. Sometimes day 1's really hard for people because it's the first day and they don't know what to expect. Others get through day 1 really easily, and then they get to day 2 and they're like, oh gosh, I feel so tired, or I feel super sluggish, or I have a little bit of a headache. That's all very normal for some people. It can be very different for others. Other people, they choose their best. They feel super energetic and full of life, and they just get through day 2 with no problem. So whether you're that person that's struggling through day 2 or you're doing really awesome through day 2, just know all of that's normal because everybody's body is very different, and therefore we react to things differently. So that all depends on what we're putting in our bodies, including the food, the medication, maybe how much water we're getting in for the day. Even our hormones can play a big role in how some of that affects us. But the biggest thing is listen to your body. If your body's telling you, hey, I don't have enough energy to do that semi-hard workout that I'm normally used to doing, don't do it. Maybe just go for a walk. If your body is telling you, gosh, I feel so tired, I don't know if I'm going to make it through this next hour, if you have the ability, lay down and take a nap because your body wants you to rest. The biggest thing is listen to your body. It's telling you that I'm getting toxins out and I may need you to rest right now. The other things I want to share with you on day 2 of Reset are these. It's a mindset. It truly is. So if you're doing this at home, let's say that you're a stay-at-home mom or you have a couple days off at work and you're going to be home for the day doing this, find things to keep yourself busy. Find a project, clean out a closet, rearrange your kitchen, go for a walk, go talk to a friend on the phone that maybe you haven't talked to in a while, but find different things to keep yourself busy. Other people do this while they're at work. I know personally I've done mine at work. That's probably where I fare better, is by doing them at work because I'm so busy there that usually the day just flies by and things kind of go really fast. But that is the biggest thing. It's a mindset shift. You have to get your mind into the thought process of, I can do anything for 3 days. And know that you can. Trust your body, trust yourself, know that you can get through these 3 days. The other thing on day 2 that some people experience are, now, some people want to get on the scale every day to weigh themselves. I know that's me personally because I like that motivation. I kind of need that extra boost of, oh wow, I lost 2.2 pounds in one day. But other people, that's actually a frustrator for them. And so maybe you don't get on the scale every day. That's fine also. Whatever works for you is what you need to do. But I will tell you, sometimes on day 2, you get on day 1 and the pounds have come off. You've lost some water weight and the pounds have come off. And then you get on day 2 and maybe you've only lost 0.4 pounds or something like that. Don't get frustrated. Stay the course. Stay with your regimen, doing what the box tells you to do, and just follow that, and you will do great. By day 3, you'll be so happy you stuck with it, and you will be amazed at the final results. Now, let's just talk a little bit about day 2 and some of the supplements, because the lean, I can tell you that I personally just shake mine up in water and ice, and I shake it up and I drink it that way. But I know other people that blend it in ice for kind of a frosty smoothie. Other people have blended it up, frozen it, and then they actually eat it with a spoon because it makes them feel like they're eating it for longer and that maybe they are getting more of that fuller feeling as they're eating it. So that's just one idea for that. I will tell you that I have followed the tips and tricks on exactly how to take it in the box, and you should try to take it as best as you can to how the regiment tells you as far as what products you take and at what times you take them. But the one thing that I do shift in the afternoon is the active and the bar. Those two things can be taken together. I believe the box tells you to do that, but I actually split mine up because I take my active, about mid-afternoon because that's when I'm kind of feeling a little sluggish. And then I know that I'm going to need something maybe a little bit further down the road. So maybe around 3 o'clock or so is when I take that bar. And I love the bar. It's a chewing factor thing, I think. It makes you feel a lot fuller, and that chewing sensation just makes you feel better and that you're eating something and getting those calories in by chewing versus most of what's in that are drinks. So the bone broth, there are tips and tricks on different seasonings that you can put in the bone broth, so you can go ahead and try it that way. I do know other people have mixed half of the bone broth, half of the tomato soup, and they've done it that way as far as giving it a little bit of a different flavor for that. And many people love it that way. So you kind of can play around with that and do what works best for you. And then the tomato basil soup, like I said, if you've mixed it with your bone broth, you'll just do that again for supper. There are people that like to put seasonings in the tomato basil soup as well. I personally love that soup so much that I just eat it the way it is, but that's a personal preference as well. And then the final product that is in the reset is the Restore. It's super important for you to get that Restore in. It's kind of the mend my body. It's the liver detox, so it's best to take it at night. I personally like it cold, but other people prefer it hot, so you can do it whichever way you like it best. I would advise to try it both ways so that you kind of have an idea of what flavor tastes best for you and then drink it that way. Some people have been just mixing it up in a small amount of water and taking it down like a shot. Whatever works best for you, but all I can tell you is be sure that you get all of these supplements in the course of the day. If you get behind, take them anyway. Don't think, oh gosh, now I messed that up, I'm not going to be able to get back on track. Just do what you have to do to get all these supplements in so that you have a great day 2 and your final results are amazing. So I've helped a lot, hopefully, with different tips and tricks on how to get you through day 2. Stay the course. You're doing amazing. And just know that day 3 is coming. And then you're on your last day before you'll see those final results and have that amazing outcome. And you will feel so much better. So bring on day 3.